What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Neko Darius, and we are back playing SkyFactory 4. Now, we're going to start making some preparation soon for some new things that occur here on the server. In preparation of that, I got kind of curious. I wanted to see if I can make some aircrafts or some airships. So, as you guys can probably see in my hotbar, I've already looked at the Viescraft Volume 1 book. So, I think today will be a day where we look to get into the space, or into space? Atmosphere? I don't know. Since we're over the void world, is it theoretically still space? Or what? If you like today's video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out, and it will get me to stop talking. So the first thing that we need, according to the Viescraft book, is we need logic chips, which is 2 cobblestone, redstone, and 3 gold nuggets. Now, lucky for us, it's going to be easy to make that. I'm just saying. We need some cobble, redstone, and some gold nuggets. All right, and then we'll put all that together to create. We'll make 21 of them just in case. Also, while I'm sitting here thinking about it, let's go ahead and talk about the base and its upgrades. There is a skeleton above me. So, as you guys probably have noticed, we have added black hole units. I believe I talked about this in the last episode, and if I didn't, I apologize. We got black hole units to now work on getting some stuff out of the way for the chest that we have. So now we can actually just kind of keep the pristine matter flowing, which is huge. Over here in the auto crafter, we've actually added another one. So now we're auto crafting diamonds as well as emeralds, and all these are empty right now. We've also got the plastic running, as you can probably see, is running Eternalius fuel, which is something that we've just kind of run into. And this is all coming from the, latex and stuff like that. We're still running through the initial chest run with the block placer from Cyclic. So that's the reason why we're not really worried about it too much. I'm gonna go take care of this skeleton. Nope, not there. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Hoo-yah! Anyways, all right. So we did that. All right, now let's go ahead and go down. So, didn't break my ankles. Down here, I've made some changes. I was talking last time about getting a biofuel going. It works, don't get me wrong. It is also probably not the best right now because I'm not producing enough saplings to make it happen. I'll cover that later. But we do have this running. I have an entire second row of item cables running into a trash void to kind of get rid of some of the extra stuff that isn't the saplings. So we're working on that. Over here, I got to work. I put down some sea lantern floor because, I mean, it looks pretty wicked, to be honest. It's really nice. And I created my very first pyrotheum farm. Yes, I call it a farm. It's not a legitimate farm, but it's a farm nonetheless to me. So over here, I was like, well, I'm gonna run out of fuel. So I added more seared tanks, so many seared tanks, and then I created a bunch of these melters. Now the melters actually have pyrotheum in it. Now some of them aren't showing. I have no idea why. I can't explain why, as much as I would love to. So we do have that going on. We also have this over here with pyrotheum dust being crafted using the auto crafter system. Compact chests are running as well. We got blaze rods galore. The auto crafters go into the auto crafter. Let me explain this. Blaze rods go into this auto crafter to create blaze powder. Blaze powder then comes out, goes into this auto crafter where we need two blaze powders, 1 redstone and 1 sulfur to create the pyrotheum dust. That's why these are all separate, because if it weren't separate, it would be one too many. Anyways, so from the top comes out the very fun and beautiful pyrotheum dust. The pyrotheum dust gets put into the melters. The melters can only hold 3 at a time. I decided to make this a self-sufficient, self-fueling system. So whenever these things come in, they go through the melters, they come down through the melters, go down into another fluid cable that goes into both seared tanks. Inside both seared tanks, they kind of push through. Of course, they are connected to each other, so it is fine if they kind of run into each other at times. As long as they fuel the main smeltery, then that is fine. That is perfect. So a little bit further on, I've added an elevator here, got rid of the old ladder system so I could go down. I added more sea lanterns. You guys can tell I went sea lantern happy. Anyways, over here I wanted to make sure we were getting all the right items out. Now as you see, we still got plenty of work to do on these systems over here. Way too much work to do, honestly. But you can see that the idea was there. We got the item extraction cables with the item extraction or item transfer nodes, which are going to run saplings. You got to get the saplings to produce, and that's another story for another day. Back here, nothing has been done yet, but these are like pre-hooked up just in case whenever we get to that point. As you can see, we got 2 weirding gadgets as well, just making sure that it is running as well. Over here, there's my food. I was wondering where my food went. I left my breakfast sandwiches all in one of my cabinets. Look at that. But see, over here, we kind of running through. Now, anytime that, in this one in particular, this one gets the acorns, sends them to the auto crafter for the acorns. This one over here grabs the emerald resin out and sends it to the smeltery to be smelted later. There's a whole entire chest up here for that, and I don't know if everything is in it right now. Yeah, so this is the emerald one. Believe it or not, this is actually the diamond one, but you saw the diamond chest needs a little bit of TLC, which I'll get to soon. All right, so I said all that to say, let's get to work on Viescraft, shall we? So we made the logic chips, and I can come over here now. I think this will be the platform, like over here will be the air shipping platforms. So we made the logic chips. Now we got to make the workbench, which is a crafting table and 1 logic chip. Very simple. Can go into my transmutation table, grab a crafting table, and then just put them like this, and kaboom. We now have the workbench for the airships. Awesome. Now, let's get to work, shall we? Now we need to make the balloon. So it's going to be a ton of leather. So we need leather and string. Okay. Lucky for us, we've got everything we need. Leather and string. All right. Now, I wonder, can I technically do this? Oh, I can. Nice. So if I just want to say move them all, I can. And now we have 8 airship balloon pieces, which actually has EMC, but I don't want to EMC this. This actually seems like something fun to make, so I wanted to do it all that way. I need a minecart, 4 iron ingots, and 4 logic chips. So I never made a minecart before, but of course, you know, we got iron ingots for days. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of. So I don't know if I'm ever going to need minecarts again, by the way, after this. So we needed this, this, and this, and then I believe it was something like, wasn't it something like this? I feel like I just messed all that up. Let's refer back to the book here. Frame, yeah. It was on the corners, and then the 4 logic chips on the inside. Oh, man. Well, once again, I'm not going to... Where did my minecarts go? Did I lose my minecart? Let's grab some more. Hope we don't lose them also. Okay. Made 5 of those. I feel like I should have made more logic chips. That, or I made too many, and it's because I'm just that guy, you know. It's fine. We'll make 11 more. Maybe I should stop overcrafting. What do you guys think? Alright. So, now that we got the frame, now we need the engine. 2 pistons, 4 iron ingots, 2 iron fences, as well as a logic chip in the middle. That is actually pretty easy. So, we already got the logic chip. We've already got 1, 2, 3, 4 iron ingots. I said iron fence, which we've actually made in the past, or iron bars. So 2 of those. And then some pistons. 2 pistons. And then we come over here and we'll be able to create what we are supposed to create. Hold on. Yeah, I think the engine setup is different than what the book just told me. It says I need redstone. And by redstone, it said blocks. Oh, never fear. We'll make 1, and we're still missing 2 pistons. 2. This I will make 2 of them of, just in case. I do feel like you need multiple engines, so we'll just do it this way, okay? Alright. And another airship engine coming right on up. That's 2. Alrighty. Book, you lied to me. I was going to say reading is fundamental. And we need an ignition, okay? Which converts energy, converts fuel into energy that all airships can safely use. Okay. So in order to make that, according to the book, 2 diamonds, 2 gold, a logic chip, magma cube, 2 iron, and 1 iron bar. Now, due to the fact that I just got lied to. Oh, okay. Well, there's a gold ingot in there now. So, let's see here. Put some of this stuff away, clear up the inventory a bit. Should probably make another, yep. All right, we'll save the logic chip because I don't want to have to keep making those over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You know, sometimes you can be lazy. See what I'm saying? Give me a like if you're lazy, and that's in a good way. Give me a like. If you've ever been called lazy, hit that like button. And if you're like me and you would love to have an EMC table from time to time, hit that subscribe button. And even if you've already done that, thank you. I'm gonna grab 2 magma cubes. And we still need some iron bars. So I'll grab 2 of those. Alright. And then over here, airship core. We've made 1. I think that would be all that we need. You don't think you need multiple airship cores, but I could be wrong. Alright, so that's the basic assembly of said airship. Now we got to put it all together. So airship balloon, classic airship for classy people. Okay, so I need the airship balloon. It looks like 4 leads. Do I even have leads? I don't have any leads. Slime balls and string. And now that we've done that, we should just be able to come over here and just go in Viescraft. And then we made it. Ta-da-da-da! We made our first airship. And there it is. We made our airship, y'all. Look at it. It's so small. Small. Okay. Well, it's an airship. It's an airship. Okay. Let's make a dismounter, which is 3 feathers, a stick, and leather. There we go. There we go. We've made some serious leeway in this. Okay. Just go ahead and clear up my inventory. I might not need to be clearing up my inventory like this, but we're going to clear up my inventory anyway, just in case. Now, according to the book, we should make some Viescraft pellets, which is coal or charcoal and redstone. I feel like we made way too many, but you know what? That's fine. That's why chests exist. Because however many we've made, you can just pop a chest down here, put the pellets in there. Now, I don't know exactly how to use these yet. Okay, we've made the dismounter for the player. Bomb casing. We'll think about that in a second. Yeah, we've already spawned it. Once you have your airship out, right click on it to begin writing. While in the airship, we will show a HUD. You'll be able to see a HUD appear at the top of the screen. Okay. Gotcha. Fuel timer. Current modules. Okay. Spawning airship is only the start. It doesn't do much good if you don't know how to use it. Interacting with your airship is quite easy. While riding the airship, simply press number pad 8 to open the main menu of your ship. Cool. Alright. Guys, I think it's time we go ahead and grab some extra pellets here. And okay. We're flying, guys. Yeah, it's a definite airship. It's a definite airship. Look at how wicked this is. I don't know how to descend yet. Ah, there we go. X to descend. And we pulled it out and we're out. Sweet. Oh, I seem to be stuck. There it is. Okay. Oh, it's nice to have our airship up and running. Give me a second while we take a look at something else. Hey, did it just turn? We'll look at some other things here in a second in this book, and then I'll get right back to you guys. Alright, so taking a look a little bit deeper, now we are going to try to upgrade the airship a bit more. Okay. So we need core shards, which is 3 glass, gold, iron, and 2 logic chips. We're going to need a lot more logic chips. So let's go ahead and get ready with that first. I might throw out an auto crafter. If I put in an auto crafter down here, I can get an auto crafter to automatically make a bunch of logic chips for us. That way we will always have some around. Stand by real quick. Let me go get this started. Let's see if it works, and yeah, stand by. So as the rain begins to fall around me, it was actually nice and sunny for a second. I can tell you that the auto crafter idea does work. As soon as we pop it in, there you go. You see it's running and it's working as intended. So we are actively making everything we need in terms of logic chips, and it's coming from just these chests here. To be honest, I'm not really interested in making way too much. It's not like my Protheum system. So it's just a smaller system now to make all this happen. So it gets the job done. I might just make sure that we get to the adequate amount to where it's like full from here on. That way we don't ever have to worry about it. And like I said, I could have easily put this inside of the EMC table, but it's something really satisfying about making these things this time that I just kind of don't want this to ever end. So I know what y'all thinking, but Neko, EMC value. I know there's an EMC value on this, but I'm enjoying this way too much right now. Maybe later I'll EMC it, but for now, nah. We'll keep doing what we're doing right now. We'll just keep making it the old-fashioned way, the way it was intended. Almost done, almost maxed, and Just enough to get there. Boom. All right. Just enough to get there and then some. Now I can charge up the rest of the system for later. And we'll just kind of go from there. But as far as I'm concerned, we've got some logic chips in our inventory. So that round brings us to around 43. And now back to what we were actually trying to do. So it was good to get that taken care of. All right. So just so you know, let's upgrade this thing. Let's upgrade this baby. We need to make some core shards. So I need some glass, iron, gold and iron. Glass, gold, iron. And then core shards. We'll make as many of those as we can. And then from there, we'll go to, gotta make some more. So core upgrade 1, 4 core shards, logic, and what looks like a airship core are needed. Now I feel like I should have made the airship core. Yeah, I should have made another airship core. Things that we learn. See, I didn't want to have to start putting these things in the EMC table, but I might have to just to cut down on how much time it takes. Huh. Need one bar. Ingots. And missed the gold. Missed the gold bar, guys. There's your core. Just to cut down on time in the future. We just went ahead and learned one. But in regards to the upgrade, so got to surround it, and then it creates the upgrade system. So I'm missing a logic chip here. Oh, wait a minute. Could have sworn I had more logic chips than what's in my inventory. Something's off. That's fine. I just went ahead and EMC'd it just because. Although I made that whole system. And we got the core upgrade for tier 1. So it looks like we'll have to go through each upgrade to make it happen. Yeah, so we'll have to go through each one. Stand by. I'm gonna get to work on this. And by the time we're done, we'll have all this upgraded. Probably. No, we'll work on the core. We'll work on the core, and then from the core, we'll work on everything else. How about that? All right. All right. We just added literally the five upgrades to the core of these to the system. So now we actually can hold 500 redstone in the redstone balance. All right. The next part would be the frame. So we now need to make a frame casing, which is used in all frame upgrades. All 5 of them. Then we're gonna have to make an engine fragment, which will be next after that. From the engine fragments, then you gotta get the engine upgrades. Then from the balloon remnants comes the balloon upgrades. So then we got to work on the modules, but that will come at a later date. I also see that there's a difference in how many airships, or the differences of airships out there. So it looks like everything starts out with a charcoal gray and white airship 1, and then we slowly get to the other ones, which I guess are the higher tiered. Once you reach tier 5, that's pretty much it. So let's get to working on the rest of our beautiful airship here, and I'll come back after I put all the upgrades in there, because this is just a tedium, and we'll go from there. Don't forget, frame casings is actually 2 logic chips, a gold, an iron, and 3 iron bars, and yeah, got a lot of work ahead of us. Good news is we've got the EMC for it, so let's go ahead and make it happen. Let's make this airship look even better. All right. Oh, finally, we have made the airship's upgrades. Okay, and we had to go in order too. That's the funny part. That's why my inventory problem was like a mess again. I can never keep my inventory straight, but we've got all 5 leveled up. So now this entire ship is now running at a peak efficiency. Let's say it like that. Yeah, peak efficiency. You know what? Give me a peak efficiency if you made it this far into the video. Now, we're going to go ahead and charge up the redstone here. So we can have 500. We'll just add another stack of redstone into the redstone compartment. Boom. And we had 12 left over. Perfect. So that is now officially our airship upgraded, and we can now make some changes. So first and foremost, we're going to call this Air Deco. It's going to cost 10. And then let's change the core here. Let's make it studded. Oh, that looks sweet already. Let's run the dual engine setup. Oh, dude, that already looks wicked. Oh, I can even change the colors. Oh, that's wicked. All right, let's change let's see here. Change the balloon. Can we change? Oh, we can add symbols. Why would I add the appearance of a sandwich? Okay. Skeleton. Particles. Maybe not available. I think rainbow flames would be pretty cool. And change the color of the frame itself. Wicked. Let's go with ice. Yeah. Yo, that's wicked. Okay. And then, ooh, that's a tier 5. Oh, there's different tiers to how they look. More tiers, the better. Okay. All right. Ah, dude. That right there. That looks wicked. Air Neko. Look at that. Boom. It looks wicked. That looks better than anything else on this server. Well, considering it's the only thing on this server based on that looks like this, I think we've already got ourselves a massive winner here, right? Right? All right. Let's go ahead and take this thing for a spin. I know DJ is back on. If we can just figure out where he is on the map, that might help. I know this is Glitch's base up this way. So let's see here. Let's find DJ on the map. Find DJ on the map, y'all. Wait, I have a waypoint set there. We can just fly to DJ's house, guys. Should we? I think we should. DJ says that he's AFKing, and what would be cooler than seeing your homie roll up in an awesome airship? We didn't do any of the modules, by the way, for probably a good reason. We can work on module upgrades later, but we've already upgraded and customized this. Now it's time for it to take its official maiden voyage. Oh, we've got an hour's worth of fuel. So let's fly to DJ's. When we reach the destination, I'll let you guys know. We'll land right there. This thing is so wicked. Look at it. Just look at it. So wicked. All right, we're approaching DJ's house. Oh, hey, he's got some work done on his base. I have to bring this in for a smooth landing here. All right, perfect. Down we go. All right. Now we'll just go ahead and pull the fuel out, and it will finish what it's doing shortly. That is still so wicked. I really just flew all the way to DJ's base. He's AFK. But with him being AFK, it's crazy. He's really been hard at work. So let's take a look at what DJ's been up to. So he looks like he's built the entire Tinker's Construct systems. He's got the furnace, so you can mass make food. He's got a Tinker Tank. For what reason? I don't know. Even I don't use a Tinker Tank, to be honest. He's got his smeltery, molten emeralds. Ooh, hard carbon. He's gonna make the carbon over here. Interesting. Very interesting. Molten hard carbon. Oh. He had a chest with the coal in it. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know why he's got a forging hammer either. Yeah, he's really weird. DJ's probably got the weirdest base of everybody's. Shall we go to some other people's base, maybe? Well, we sure had a lot of fun with flying and airships and building an airship. That's really cool. It's a nice, unique mode of transportation that will probably be my #1 mode of transportation, at least until we start working on other forms. Anyways, if you liked today's video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate you guys so much. It was great going over to DJ's base, and I'll see you guys next time. Be easy, everybody.